Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is WiloSheby, and in this channel I share with you guys some of educational video, travel video, vlogs, and my whole experience here in Poland. So if you want to find more about Poland, I encourage you to join my family by subscribing to my channel and click on the notification button so you won't miss anything when I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for turning today's video. So our today's video is about newcomer's guide to Poland. So yeah, today we are going to talk about that, and I'm gonna share all the important information for you guys. If you are new to Poland, you're already in Poland, or if you are planning to come to Poland very soon, then this is the video for you. So without any further ado, let's jump into the video.
Yeah. You know, even try to. Nobody can match you.
So as I said before, our today's topic is about newcomer's guide to Poland. And if you're already in Poland or you are planning to come to Poland, yeah, so all this information I'm gonna talk here is concern you. So let's jump to the point number one. Point number one is about language. So if you're already here in Poland or you are planning to come to Poland, you should know that people here speak Polish, yes, and and it's good that for you to know some basic words like hi, how are you, where is this place. Oh, maybe that can be maybe that can be a little bit complicated, but yeah, just try to know some basic words, especially say hi, maybe where is toilet, and such kind of stuff. And also, if you're already here in Poland and you want to improve your Polish language, you can always join some Polish courses which can help you to speak Polish. You know, when I started coming to Poland, I say this in a lot of my videos, in some few of my videos, that first of all, before that I didn't know there is a country called Poland. Yeah, so when I came here, I didn't know people speak Polish. Yeah, I know, because I didn't do research, guys. Yeah, so I just came here, and at the airport everyone was speaking Polish. I was trying to talk, and all the answer I was getting like nie rozumiem. Why people they don't speak Polish? Because in my country our official language is Swahili, but you know, most of people speak also English. We are not perfect in English. I'm not perfect in English because English is not my first language, of course. So my English is always broken, but I don't care. It's not my first language. But yeah, we try to speak English. Thought it would be the same also here, but wow, it's not. People speak Polish. So the best advice here is you can try to join some Polish courses when you come to Poland, and also try to Google those words I say, some basic words, so you can be familiar with. My second point is translator. Yeah. For us who have been in Poland, like for me who have been in Poland for 3 years now, who doesn't speak Polish yet, and I always encourage myself that one day I'll speak Polish. I don't know when, but yeah, I think one day I will speak Polish. I will finally start speak Polish. Maybe one day I will just wake up and I start talking Polish. Yeah, but you know what? Most of the time when someone is drunk, can really talk a good Polish. Yes, this is common. It happened to me sometime. But yeah, having a translator, this is how I survive in Poland. And for beginners, of course, you can always use translator. And you can always use Google Translator, but the translator I use is this one called, it's in my phone by the way, I always use, it's called deep something. I will put here in the screen so you can see. This is really nice. We even use this at work, so it's like more official, I think, more useful than Google Translator, because Google Translator sometimes can have these crazy things. It cannot translate things right. But of course, I don't say this it translates things perfectly, but yeah, it's more nicer than Google Translator. So you can try to download this application here for translator, and you can make your life easier. And this is how I survive, because I have a kid here and she studied in Polish school. She's now speak fluent Polish. Yeah, sometimes she's talk with me and what, yeah, what are you saying? You know, I don't speak Polish. And when she stay with her friends, she always say that my mom doesn't speak Polish. And sometimes she talk things which I understand, because of course I stay for 3 years, so I understand from some few words people can talk and I can understand. And she always tell her friends like, my mom doesn't speak Polish. This girl. Or sometimes she talks things about me and I can understand her. Like, you know, I understand you. Yeah? So yeah, Translator is good because this is how I communicate with teachers in school, because the teacher in school, they don't speak English, or they speak Polish. And also sometimes at my work it's easier because I work in Swahili, and all employers are working in English. Most of them are Polish, but yeah, we speak in English. Even in the meetings and everywhere, we speak in English. So that is easier for me. good for me. But of course, when I go out and I meet someone new and we start talking, maybe those people, they don't speak English, they only speak Polish. Or I go to the market, you know, because these people, many people in market, in shops, they speak mostly Polish. I once made a vlog about me going to shopping, and then there was a discount, and this lady, so they were young but they still don't speak English, and I couldn't get promotion. I mean, all this type of offer they were trying to offer me, and I was like, I don't know why I didn't use Google Translator that day. I mean, a translator, I'm not sure, but anyways, yeah. So Translator is really important to have, so download Translator, guys. It will be really important for you to know and to survive here in Poland. Important thing that you will need, number 3, is Google Map. You will need Google Map because you will have to navigate places where you are going. You will have to use Google Map. You know, here I will tell you an example. When I was new to Poland, I once was finding this place. You know, we don't use Google there back in my country a lot. We mostly, like, if you want to go somewhere, you just go maybe in the bus station and you ask the conductor, hey, where is this place? And the conductor will tell you, oh, you have to go to get out from this spot. And when you get from this spot, maybe you take someone motorcycle guy, and you will ask, where is this place? And the motorcycle guy will tell you. Or you can always ask someone in the street. Yeah, here you cannot ask someone in the street because some people will not help you. So you will surely need a Google Map. Like, Google Map it will be your friend. Nothing I'm mentioning here, that must be your friend. Translator must be your friend. Google Map must be your friend. So I was working, and you know, I was not used to use Google Map. So I was like, first, the funny thing is, I didn't know how to change, to set this Google Map to show me a foot route. So I was follow a car route, if you understand what I mean. So, you know, a car route, and it was a city center, so it was complicated, yo. So there is a lady who was passing, and I was trying to ask, and no one wanted to help me. So I had to struggle using my Google Map. So I don't know in other country how it works, but I think it works the same. You can always ask someone for direction in the street, and someone can direct you. But here, my friend, maybe if you are lucky. But for me, I've never been lucky enough to ask someone for direction and can direct me. Yeah, I had that few situations. So I had to get used to use Google Map. So you need also to get used to Google Maps. Number 4 is transportation and tickets. Okay, so there are 2 ways to move here around the city or go to different places. Here in Poland, you can always use trams, and you can always use buses, and also train. Yes, train. So here in transportation, of course, like I said, back in my country, you don't back in my country, you had to know someone who knows places, or you can ask anyone in the street, or you can ask the conductor, or you can just ask anyone, and the person can direct you. Yeah. But here for transportation, in trams example, for buses they have a special website. I mean the special application which is called Yakyodane. I forgot. Put it in my screen. It's called Yakyodane. It's called Oh God. It's called Yakyodane, whatever. Yes. So with this application, you can always like put your current location and where you are going, and it can show you the amount of ticket you're supposed to pay, and it can show you the number of stops, what time will be your bus come, or what time will your tram arrive at the bus station. So you don't have to wait like in the bus station for 40 minutes or 30 minutes. It's a real-time application. It shows the real-time transportation, the routes of the roads. So yeah, like I say, you put your current location and where you want to go, and it will show what number of the tram or what number of the bus you are supposed to take, and what time you get out of the bus, and which stop you should get out of the bus or the tram. Yeah, I will show here in the screen so you know. So when you are planning to come to Poland, or you're already in Poland and you don't know about this application, my friend, download it ASAP. You need this. It's your friend now. It's supposed to be your best friend. Yeah. Okay. Yes. And for tickets, my friends, don't go in the bus or in the train without paying a ticket. Oh, if this controller passes and see and catch you that you didn't pay your ticket, or you didn't pay your ticket, you have a huge fine. Of course, it happened to me once. Yeah, only once. After that, I was paying every time I used this public transport. Yeah, so I didn't pay. It was only 40 not 40 zloty. Wow, it was only 4 zloty. Yes, it was only 4 zloty, and I didn't pay. And you know how much ticket they give me after they caught me? They give me a ticket to pay for 280. Yes, I had to pay 280. Imagine, just for not paying 4 zloty. I had to pay the whole 280. I was like, wow. So from there, I was paying. Yeah, it's like, I don't want any trouble, yo. So every time I use public transport, I pay. And of course, for transport, there are discounts, which I will mention later about for discount for students. But instead of paying every time for 430, you can always buy this monthly, for 3 months, for 6 months, as you wish, yo. For me, I was buying for every month, like per month. No, I was buying for 3 months. I don't remember, y'all. I don't remember. But yes, you can always, they have their offices. They have their offices, so you can always go to their office and buy this the whole month ticket. And once you buy, they will give you a card. So when they give you a card, I don't know where I put my card. I didn't use it for a very long time. But of course, they will give you a card. And when they give you a card, when you enter in the tram, you don't need to pay or whatever. So if a controller comes, you just show the card, and the controller will always scan this card. And if this card you didn't pay, like maybe it's finished and you didn't pay, they will always check, because they will scan and they will see if this card is invalid, or is valid, or is still valid, or it's already expired. So you have to pay. And about payment, when you have this card, you just go to the machine. They have a special machine. You just put your card and pay, and put money in your card. I mean, pay for your card again, and so you don't have to go to their office every time your card is finished. Yes, so that's all for that's all for transportation. I mean, yes, that's all for transportation. And also the same as when you go to city, like example of here from Wrocław to Gdańsk, or from Gdańsk to whatever city you want to go, you pay ticket, and for students they have discount, which I will talk about it later. Yeah. Yes, so that's it for transport. Okay, number 5, you will need to open a bank account. Of course, if you come here using your account from your country, it will be really expensive because you know they have to cut you every time. So the easy way is to open your bank account here. And for me, I don't know really a nice bank account. For me, I use this called BNP. Yeah, for me I use BNP, but most people say Millennium is good. Before I was using this Ali Bank. There is a bank I was using and it was really not nice. I don't remember. Like example, when I wanted to apply for resident card and I had to show some amount in my money, I don't know, they couldn't give me information, so I'm not sure how was it about. But yeah, so I had to change the bank because they couldn't give me a payment slip to go and show to my bank, just because I don't remember what was the problem then. So I had to remove all of my money and try to open a new account. So I opened BNP, but most of the students or most of the people, they use Millennium, so I think Millennium is nice. So you can also open a Millennium account or BNP account. I've never had any problem with BNP account. Yeah. And also the other important of having a bank account, it's easy for payment. You get your card, and there is also like application. In a bank they always have application, so you can see how much you have on your account. You can also, if you have an iPhone, you can always pay by phone. And I don't know, is it only Apple Pay? I'm not sure, but this here, it's making. Anyways, I'm not sure about other phones, but yes, when you have an iPhone, you can always make Apple. You can always You can always make Apple Pay, so it's easier. Yeah. My point here is, yes, it's important to have to open a bank account here. Right after you come to Poland, open your account and put your money in this account. Yeah, it will make your life easier in that way. Yes, and for bank account, when you remove your money or you make transfer, there is no any like what can I say? There is no any charges. Example, if when I want to cut out my money, there is no charges. But I heard that when you want to go to cash your money from bank, then you will have to, then there will be charges. So this is vice versa, because in my country, for those who come from Tanzania, hello, when you know a lot about this a lot of charges. Yeah, because when you want to go to ATM example and you want to make a withdraw, you will have to pay there are the charges you have to pay. But here, no, when you go to ATM, there is no any charges. So it's really important when you come here to Poland, or if you're already here in Poland, to open a bank account, because it really makes your life easier and it's easy. Yeah, it's just make your life easier, yo. That's all I can say about bank account. Okay, number 6 is accommodation. I've received a lot of messages, people DMing me, and I saw some comments. People are asking where they can find accommodation, and they complain that it's hard to find accommodation. Yes, it's hard to find accommodation right now because the prices of accommodation went up because of inflation, guys. Because of inflation, everything went up. I already made a video, my previous video, you can go and check. And I also made a video about accommodation, where you can find accommodation. But of course, when you come to Poland, if you already have a hostel and you are trying to find accommodation to go and sit somewhere, maybe because you are not comfortable sitting with other people or whatever, my advice for you, you can just stay there to save money. Yeah. To save money if you don't have any other source of income. And now the accommodation prices went up, I can just advise you to stay in that dormitory. And if you are coming for work in Poland, or you are already in Poland and you are just here for work and the company provide accommodation for you, and maybe for some reason it's not comfortable for you and you are trying to look for another accommodation, my advice is you can just stay in that accommodation and try to save money. Yeah, because now accommodation, the prices went up, the gas, I don't know about winter, how we're gonna survive on winter, because as you know, there is a shortage of coal, there is the prices of gas went up, so we don't know. Because I personally, my accommodation price went up, was risen it was risen 500 more, 500 zloty more, so now I pay 500 zloty more. So you can imagine how crazy prices are right now. Yeah, you can imagine that. So my advice, just don't bother looking for another accommodation, unless if you are living in a dormitory and the contract is coming to an end and you cannot, and there is no possible way you can continue living in these dormitories, then yeah, you can start looking for accommodation. But if your contract is not yet to be finished, you still have time, my friend, just keep on living in that dormitory. Or you are living in a company accommodation, my friend, just keep on living in that company accommodation and save some pennies. Yeah, why not? Yeah, so to where you can find accommodation, there is a website where you can find accommodation like Autodom, OLX, and of course, as I said, I made a full video about accommodation, how you can find accommodation, and I have explained every single details on what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Yes, and I repeat also here, when you find accommodation, please be aware of scammers. There are a lot of scammers. Yes, just go and watch this video because I explain it in a long way. Just go and watch that video. I explained everything in that video, so I encourage you to go and check that video. So yeah, that's all about accommodation. Number 7 is weather application. Yes, this you will need it for sure, like for sure. I already said this in one of my videos that when I firstly came to Poland, I came in October, so like at this time, and I think now I don't even feel like it's cold. But I don't know, is that me who's starting getting used to the weather? Am I starting getting to this cold weather? Maybe. So when I first came to Poland, if I see there is like a sun, and I mean the weather looks like warm, yeah, it looks warm, and I would just wear a sweater, a trouser and whatever, and I go out. And when I get out, the moment I'm out, I feel like freezing, like it was freezing. The moment when by the time that I was in Poland, it was really cold, like really cold. I think for some of you who will be feeling cold right now, like you can tell that it's cold, especially for those example who are coming from a hot place like Dar es Salaam and you already get used to 30 degrees and now it's like 14, 15, or even 10 degrees. So yeah, it can be really hard. So I did that few times. I was like, oh, it's sunny today, so there's no cold, so I would just go out and like, what, how that possible can be sunny and it can be freezing like hell. So I started get used to use the weather application. So the weather application became my friend. Like every time I was like, oh, okay, today is 20 degree, oh, it's a little bit hot. Today is -4, minus something, it can be minus, so you can know how much you need to wear because there are levels you need to wear. Because if today is like, oh, today is like 10 degrees, so I can wear maybe one jacket and one sweater, but today is minus something, wow, I need to put more clothes. I used to dress a lot. I used to put a lot. I will wear a long sleeve, I will wear a like heavy t-shirt, and I will wear a sweater, and I will wear a heavy jacket with 3 levels. I mean with 3 layers. Like, wow, I was like, especially when it's winter, I cover myself a lot because the girl cannot handle the cold. Every time I get cold, I get sick, and no, I cannot get sick. So yeah, you need to get used to the weather application. You need to get used to use the weather application. If not, if you're already in Poland and you don't know about this, you are confusing about the weather like I was before. So yeah, keep on, just use this weather application to keep you an update, so you know what to wear, how many layers you can wear per day in that particular day. Yes, yeah, so that's all about weather application. Number 8 is grocery and clothing shopping. Yes, I made a vlog. I made a vlog like a month ago showing you guys the prices, the grocery prices, and I also made a video about me make some clothing shopping. I was complaining a lot about that in that video, but yeah, of course you can get familiar with the grocery and malls prices here in Poland. In these grocery vlogs, I show one of the most cheapest shop here in Poland, where you can do all your grocery stuff. You can buy all your grocery stuff or whatever you need, food stuff, you can buy in this shop. And also I made a video on malls, where you can go and buy your clothes, you can go buy your shoes, makeup, and other stuff. So I encourage you to go and check these videos. So about grocery shopping, yeah. So the most popular grocery stores here in Poland are Biedronka, Żabka, Carrefour, Kaufland, Auchan, whatever it is. But the most cheapest one is Biedronka. Yes, like I said, I made a video so you can go and check, so you can see how the Biedronka look like, what you can find in Biedronka. So yeah, for me the Biedronka is most cheapest one. Not for me, it's reality. The Biedronka is the most cheapest one, because when I like going to shop in other stores and compare the prices, which is like, oh, okay, this is much more expensive than here. Yeah, so yeah. And for clothing, there are always malls in every cities. In Warsaw there are plenty of malls. Also here in Wroclaw there are plenty of malls where you can go do shopping for clothes, for shoes. And the most cheapest clothing store here in Poland is Sinsay, New Yorker. Most Sinsay and New Yorker. H&M sometimes can be expensive, and CNA can be expensive a little bit, but not so much expensive. Yes, but of course for clothes is Sinsay. They have a really fair prices, and the most expensive is Zara and other huge brand. Yeah, don't go there unless you have money. As you can, if you see this vlog of mine, I was in Zara and I was complaining while spending money. So yeah, it's expensive, y'all. And for shoes, there is a CCC. Yeah, you can find most. When you come to Poland, you can just find these malls everywhere in your city, and you can just go. And in this mall, all these shops include, like, you can find Sinsay, you can find H&M, you can find multiple shops. And for kids, for those who are coming with kids, who are planning to come with kids, the best and cheap kids store is Smek. Yes, Smek is special for kids. You can find toys, you can find You can find clothes for kids, you can find multiple things for kids. Yeah, you can find there. So SMEC is like a mostly cheapest one, and CS and CNA also, they have a lot of stuff. And also for these other stores like H&M, Zara, CNA, they also have kids. They also have kids clothes and whatever they have for kids, and also reserved. Yes. And coming back from grocery stores, we have Żabka. Żabka is an expensive one, but of course Żabka, it saves you on the days that all shops are closed. Only this Żabka is the one which is open. Yeah, there is a day on Sundays shops are closed. All shops are closed in Poland, and on holidays shops are closed in all Poland. Like if it's public holiday, by holiday I mean public holidays. If today maybe is Independence Day, or today is Christmas Eve, or whatever, all shops are closed and only this Żabka is open. So the only way you can save yourself is just to go and shop in Żabka. Yes, so that is the only shop available when it's holiday and when all shops are closed. Yes. Number 9 is African and online shops. So if you don't know, your girl has an online shop. Yes. But before that, talking about online shops, we have Allegro. Allegro is most famous here in Poland. You can find not mostly everything, but yeah, you can find some few stuff in Allegro. Example, maybe what's example? Extensions. Yeah, because your girl has online store. I sell extension, guys. So if you are coming to Poland and you want to buy an extension and you don't know where to shop, guys, I get you covered, because your girl have an online shop and I sell extension there, so you can always buy, and I deliver all over Poland. So if you are in Gdańsk, or if you are going to Gdańsk, or you are already in Gdańsk, or you are in Kraków, or wherever you are, you can always shop in my shop, and delivery takes only 2 days. So after 2 days you get your package and you are good to go. I will put the link in the description box so you can shop, and that is how you're gonna support your girl. Okay. Okay, so of course we have Allegro and we have Amazon right now, because before we didn't have Amazon. We didn't have Amazon at all. And as you know, for us black people, it's hard to find black products here. Example, for shampoo, oil and other stuff, it's like hard to find here. So you can always buy online, or you can buy on Allegro, or you can buy in Amazon. In Amazon, of course, it's expensive, compared to Allegro, but you can, as I said, it's not possible to find everything in Allegro. Which come to the point are African shop. There are few African shop. Example, here in Wroclaw we have some few African shops. You can always search them on Facebook or on Instagram. You can always search these shops there, and they sell some African products, African food, African products. Example, maybe shampoo, oils and other kind of stuff. And also they sell African foods. Yeah, as you can see, I don't know much details because I don't visit a lot of African shops here, but yeah, so I don't know much about it. But yes, of course there are African shops here. And in Warsaw also they have, I think in most of cities they have African shops, so you can always try to search them on Instagram and on Facebook. Yes, and that's all for this point. Number 10 is student discount. Student discount gets discount in transport, and sometimes there are discount maybe in McDonald's or wherever, and student discount is 51%. Now student discount is 51%. So example, like I said earlier, in tickets, if you want to buy a full month ticket, example, if the ticket cost for whole month maybe 200 zloty, you as a student, it's 51%. And when I say student here, they consider a person from 26 years old and below as a student. So if you are a student and you are above 26 years old, you are not considered as a student. I mean, you are a student, but you are not considered in a student discount. So from 26 years and below are the one who get this 51 discount. So you get discount for transport. I mean, from transport, you may be here to school to here, you get discount. And also for those who travel maybe from one city to city, for example from Wrocław to Warsaw, from Warsaw to Gdańsk, you get 51 discount. And I'm not sure about other places which this discount apply, but of course mostly special I know is for transport. And also, like I said, sometimes in McDonald's or in places they have student discount. And also in interests like museum, if you want to visit a museum or you want to visit some, I don't know, some tourist places, they also have, sometimes they also have student discount. Example, in zoos, in museums like Hydropolis or whatever, they also sometimes have, they mostly have student discounts. Yeah, so that is the good part of you being a student here. You will always have 51 discount. So good for you guys. Number 11 is job sites. So if you are already here in Poland, welcome to Europe, my friends. Welcome to the reality of Europe. Because we always have this imagination that when we come to Europe, our life will be like glamorous and whatever. But it's hard to find a job. It's hard to find a job. For some people it's easy. For some people they can just come and find a job and whoop, they can just get a job like that. But for some other, they will have to struggle. And I get a lot of messages, a lot of DMs, people ask me to recommend them or to find a job for them. And I already say multiple times that, guys, I'm not an agent. Because one person once commented that, I subscribe to my channel, I watch all of your videos, and I'm commenting, you're not replying. I need to report your account, like my YouTube account or whatever, just because I don't want to find a job for him, for this person. Guys, I'm not an agent. All that I'm doing here is share information with you guys, share my experience, and help whenever I can. But it's not possible for me to find job for every when I say every, I'm not saying I'm finding a job for anyone. I'm just saying a places where you guys can go and find a job. And this is how I did, and this is how I got a job in Poland. Yeah, I cannot assure anyone that I will find a job for you and I will get a job for you, guys. I made a whole video showing you, mentioning 15 websites on where you can apply for jobs. So I encourage you to go and watch this video. But as I can say, I can just say here, most of importantly, when you are coming to Poland, just open a LinkedIn account where there you can put your profile, you can put your CV and everything. And you can apply for job there. You can also apply for job in Prasui.com. You can also apply for job in OLX. You can also apply for jobs in Indeed. I mentioned a lot, 15 websites where you can apply for jobs. So I encourage you to go and watch this video to find out all the websites which you'll be able to apply for jobs. So that said, good luck, guys. Please remember that I'm not an agent. My job with that, just to show you guys, here is where you can apply for job, and it's either you get it or not. Yes, and also you can also try to use Facebook Market. There are some people who post about jobs they want to employ, about, like, example, for nanny job or for factory jobs. Yeah, for you as a student, you can work on that kind of job, or you can also be while waiting for a corporate job. Yeah, so that's it. I'm done. I'm done because I get a lot of comments and a lot of questions about jobs here. Yeah, so for this I'm done. I'm done. Number 12 is joining Facebook communities. Yes, it's really important for you when you are in Poland to join Facebook communities. And by Facebook community, I mean these Facebook groups. Example, like Africans in Poland, or all Africans in Poland, or Wrocław expats, or I mean all these kind of groups where you can get information. Or Afro events. There are also all Africans in Wrocław. This kind of groups you can join and get information. You can always ask a question there and people can answer your question. You can always get help there when you need help, for example. Yeah, so it's important to join this community so you can know what is going on, how things work, and also you can be familiar what is going on. For example, in this group of Afro events, you can always know maybe there is Afro event, maybe there is Afro party, maybe there is I don't know, something like that. So be aware of that. If you are coming to Poland or you're already in Poland, just join the community. This Facebook community, it really helps. It has really helped me a lot, especially to connect with people. I connected with people just from these kind of groups, and whenever I have question, I always ask there. Yes, so example, if you even want to come to Poland and you don't know any, you have a question, you can join these groups and you can ask question there. Guys, where can I get my resident card? Oh, where can I apply for, where can I get my driving license, or something like that. You can always ask there, and there is always people who can answer you. So yeah, that is really important to join Facebook communities. Yeah. Number 13, entertainment. Yo, I always watch I always mention this entertainment, like wow, I talk a lot about entertainment. So for entertainment, if you are an entertainment person, in every city there are places for entertainment. There are a lot of, there are clubs, there are restaurants, because entertainment is not all about restaurant or whatever, but here we talk about clubs most of the time. Parties, no, we talk about parties or whatever. So for entertainment, if you're an entertainment person, as I previously say, you can join this Facebook community and you can always know what is happening, what is popping. Yeah, what is popping. You can always do this, because I was once in Gdynia and I posted a video on my TikTok, and it was about Afro party. Yeah, I went to this Afro party and people were coming, hey, why you didn't tell us, when did that happen, where did this happen? So by joining groups and yes, especially by joining groups, people post there that here this week we will have Afro party maybe in Gdynia, this week we will have Afro party maybe in Wrocław, this week we will have Afro party in Warsaw, in Lublin, or whatever. So you can be familiar with this kind of with this kind of places, with this kind of information. Yeah, so yeah, so if you're an entertainment person, yes, you have to join groups, join Facebook communities in your city or even in other cities, because sometimes a lot of things happen in Gdynia. I wish I could study there, but anyways, just join these groups and get information. Even if you are staying in Wrocław, you can join group in Gdynia, group in Warsaw or whatever, and get information and know what is going on. Yeah, that's all. Number 14 is religious places. Yes, for those religious people, I am religious. I go to church. I go to church, of course, but this church I'm going, I'm not understanding anything. Only my daughter understand. Most of the time, I'm a Lutheran, so I go to a Lutheran church. There are other options, but I'm very strict about when it comes to religious. I'm not this kind of person just can go to any church. So yeah, I see a lot of people asking if there is a church here to go. Most of people here in Poland are Catholic, so if you are Catholic, it's easy for you, but it will be difficult if you don't speak Polish. Yeah, but if you come and learn Polish, it will be easy. You can always go to a Catholic church, because 90% of people here are Catholics. For me, like I said previously, I go to church, but it's a Lutheran church, and it's in Polish, so I'm just going there and sit, and if it's time to sing, oh, it's some time for a pastor to say God words, oh, I'm just staring. My daughter is the one who understands everything. I especially go there for my daughter to grow up in Christianity, to grow up in Lutheranian way, as to say. So yeah, mostly I go for my daughter. And okay, so when it comes to churches, there are some English service churches. You can always find them in Facebook. I'm not sure in your city, but here in Wroclaw there are some 2 places. I don't know the names because my friend used to recommend it for many times, but I say no, I just want to go to a Lutheran church. Yeah, this is just my choice, yo. Yeah, and maybe this will emphasize me to keep on learning Polish. So I always go to a Polish Lutheran church, which they speak only Polish. Yeah, so that. And for mosque, for those who are Muslim, for sure I don't know any mosque here, to be honest, but as I can say, you can always ask in the group, in the Facebook groups, and those people who knows, they can tell you. Yeah, so just get familiar with that. And number 15, the last but not the least, is beauty shops. So for beauty shops, like I said, your girl is on a beauty shop, online beauty shop, which I sell extensions. Yes, as I said earlier, so I don't need to speak about it again. But for a beauty shop, for us girls who need makeup, first of all, when you come to Poland, just come with your makeup and everything. But after you come here, if you forgot or it's finished, you can always shop in Sephora, you can always shop in Roseman, and where else? And there are other small shop which sells, and Douglas of course, and there are some other shop which sells makeup. You can always buy makeup there, but it's difficult to find dark skin makeup, yeah, like foundation and concealer and whatever. It's sometimes hard. Mine I always buy in Sephora and Douglas, it depends. So yeah, this is tricky. And for hair, yo, did I not mention your girl is also a hairdresser? So for those who live in Wrocław, or you're planning to stay in Wrocław, please just know that I am a hairdresser. Don't be fooled with my hair, yo. It's just because I cannot braid my own hair. But of course, I make hair, I make braids, I make different type of braids. So if you are coming to Poland, to Wrocław, you are living near Wrocław, like Katowice, because I also have a lot of clients from Katowice. I also have some clients who coming from Gdańsk, who come from Warsaw, because Warsaw is hell expensive. Yo, I even want to move to go and live in Warsaw, because there are people, they make bread for 600 zloty. 600 zloty? Wow. And me, I only make for 300 zloty. Like, I make a half price. Yo, I need to go to live in Warsaw. But of course, Warsaw also, it's expensive because the life also there is expensive, like rent and whatever is expensive. So yeah, everything has to be expensive as well. But yes, your girl make braids. So you're coming to Poland, you're coming to Wrocław, you're coming near to Wrocław, or you are living in another city and you want to one day you will visit Wrocław, just DM me and book your appointment for your hair, and book your appointment, and I will be there to make you look beautiful, not like me. Oh, I need to learn to make my own hair. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, so guys, that's it for this video. If you have watched till the end, thank you so much. And if you have found this video helpful, please give it a thumb up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Till next time, see you on my next video. Bye bye.